Yeah, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Matthew Maley from MatthewMaley.com. Back on the couch for another Friday night, which means another installment in Weekly Movie Review with yours truly. So this week, I decided to bust out to Redbox and try to cop a little comedy, get my laugh on this Friday night. But sadly, I was a little bit disappointed. And before I go on any further, you probably hear some chomping in the background. Promise, it's not me. It's Lily, the puppy, or the dog of the house, munching on a bone. She's showing up here on the couch, not really interested at all in what I'm doing, just murdering that bone, trying to get whatever's inside of it. She's beast moding on that thing, I'm telling you. But anyway, back to the review. So this week, I reviewed Your Highness, starring Danny McBride, James Franco, Natalie Portman, and I believe the one guy's name is Rasmus Hardiker. Not really a well-known person, but he has a pretty big part in the movie. He actually plays Danny McBride's assistant, slave, whatever. So I wanted to give him a shout out, and he was actually pretty funny. But the movie stars, like I said, Danny McBride, who also was a co-writer of it, executive producer. Pretty much he has his hands all over it. And James Franco, who tried to recreate some of the hilariousness from Pineapple Express, which I personally didn't think was that great the first time through, but by the third or fourth time I'm catching it on TV, it did grow on me a little bit. I'm still not saying it's a great movie, but it did grow on me a little bit. Sadly, I don't think this one would. And to be quite honest, I'm not going to watch it another multiple times to see if it will, because I was incredibly underwhelmed. Yeah, Natalie Portman serves as some very attractive eye candy through parts of the movie, though I was very disappointed to find out that she actually uses a booty double. The one scene where she's bathing in a thong, that was like this huge scene that all the internets were abuzz about. She actually used the booty double, which is really disappointing. But anyway, I digress. So this basic story of this movie, if you even want to say that there is a story, is the fact that both James Franco and Danny McBride are brothers in a kingdom. They are both princes. James Franco is the king-to-be, and Danny McBride is pretty much just a screw-up who does nothing but drugs and loose women, essentially, which, whatever, to each their own. But while his brother, James Franco, is out questing and essentially saving the world from demons, warlocks, dragons, other knights, whatever, he's hanging out, having sex with dwarf queens, and causing issues and problems for his brother and father to fix. From the beginning, I could tell that it was going to be a very juvenile movie. I'm fine with that. I like juvenile humor as much as anybody. One of my favorite comedies is Dumb and Dumber. Great movie, very juvenile. But there's a difference between juvenile humor and juvenile humor that they try to pass off as adult humor. And this was definitely the second one, whereas Dumb and Dumber was juvenile humor that was just funny because of its adult context. This was using adult language, situations, and such through a very juvenile set of lenses, if you will, and it did not work. The basis of James Franco comes back from a quest, essentially saving the world, like he has numerous times, with his new bride-to-be, played by Zooey Deschanel. Which point he's going to get married. Of course, there's jealousy between the two brothers, and a lot of gay, incestuous innuendo, I must say. Another thing that they were trying to use to be funny, but it kind of didn't work. Wedding happens, or in the midst of happening, James Franco's bride-to-be gets kidnapped by mean warlock guy who wants a virgin to impregnate and create a controllable dragon when the two moons align. Yeah, there's the plot of the movie. She gets kidnapped, at which point James Franco must set out on another quest to save his lovely virgin while encountering all kinds of magic and whatever along the way. And to prove that he's not a useless piece of schmagma, Danny McBride decides to go along as well. Well, of course, hilarity ensues, if you can call it that, with a very predictable run of fart jokes, gay jokes, poop jokes, lots of gay innuendo, and really it just doesn't work. And I don't know why. Like, if they just had that much better writers with Pineapple Express, I don't know. I don't know who the writers were. Maybe Danny McBride wrote that, and he was great in that and sucked in this. But it was just a very canned movie. And it wasn't like they tried to make it a stoner movie in ways, and I have nothing against stoner movies. I loved Half Baked. Half Baked is a very good movie. Whether you smoke weed or not, it's just a good movie. Whereas this, it was like they were like, oh, we're going to make it a stoner movie, even putting Your Highness in the title. But then we're not, and we're not even going to mention weed for this, and then we're going to bring it back. And it just was really just overdone, I thought. And they encounter crazy wizards that require them to perform sexual acts on them in order to get the next step of their quest. But it's okay, because it's just for the quest. And there's things like that. I mean, I feel like they tried to go too many different directions and tried to just make everything funny in the name of the quest, and it just didn't work. It just came off like they were just trying too hard. And of course, you know, there's going to be the standard fight where the brothers have a falling out, and then there's going to be the standard betrayal by their new joiner of their quest, and then at the end, the useless smack dick of a brother. Sorry, I didn't really want to cuss there, but there you go. Hopefully I don't get flagged and make everybody have to be over 18 to watch my video for saying that. So I apologize. But, you know, of course he comes through in the end and saves the world, and, you know, it's totally expected. And I'm fine with expected movies, because if they have a good, you know, story, or if they have something else to latch onto. You know, I can deal with a completely canned, expected movie. I can go, you know, if I know what's going to happen, fine, whatever. But you better make the story very well done. You better make the acting very well done. You better make the writing very well done. So there's something else to latch onto. And that's what was so tough, is there was nothing else to latch onto. Essentially, there was just nothing. And it was really tough, because I wanted to like this movie because I like Danny McBride. I think he's pretty damn funny. I thought he was awesome in Tropic Thunder. I thought he was, you know, pretty funny in Pineapple Express. I love him in Eastbound and Down as Kenny Powers. I think he's hilarious doing the new the K-Swiss Tubes commercials as Kenny Powers. I think he's a funny actor. And I really like James Franco. 127 Hours was on point. And I like him because he can do so much. He can go across the spectrum from so many different aspects. I mean, obviously he's very good in comedy, but he also can do drama. Sorry, I can't speak tonight. He can also do drama very well. I mean, 127 Hours. The fact that he carried a movie for almost the entire movie on his own was very impressive to me. Rather reminiscent of Ryan Reynolds in Buried, also a very good comedy actor who carried a movie on their own for almost 2 hours. Sorry, a little aside there. See Buried. Buried's amazing. Way better than this movie. So, all in all, it's a very, very, very stereotypical, you know, gross out. I can't even call it a stoner comedy because it really wasn't. Like the gross out genre that we, you know, have, and has produced some great movies like Superbad, like 40-Year-Old Virgin, like Old School, and has produced some pretty crap movies like this and Natural Wilderness or whatever. God, that movie sucks so bad. I can't even think of any of the other crap ones because I don't really like them. To me, Knocked Up was crap. Argue with me if you want. I didn't like it. But there's definitely some misses in this genre. So, all in all, I wanted to try and give it 3 stars at least, but I'm going 2.5. I didn't find there to be enough laughs to really make it worth watching. Maybe if it's on TV, have it playing while you do something else, like clean your house or clip your toenails or whatever. Don't devote your energy and time to this movie, and don't devote any money either. Again, just my opinion, but really, I'm giving it 2.5 stars. I will not even say it's an average movie. I'm going to say it's below average. Not quite bad, not quite a bomb, but below average. That's my 2.5 star rating, is below average. 2's bad. 1's a bomb. So, essentially, it's a below average movie starring some great talent who could have turned into a really good movie. See, and I didn't even talk about Natalie Portman. That's how underwhelming she was. She played the quintessential you know, heroine who's coming in to defeat the evil dragon and whatever. She just was some eye candy in the movie, and that's pathetic because she's a really good actress. She's one of the best young actresses we have in Hollywood right now, and they wasted their part on her on low-cut shirts and booty doubles. Ugh, I'm done with this movie. I'm not done with this review even. That's how little I want to talk about this movie. So don't go rent it. If you liked it, tell me why I was wrong. And if you just tell me that it was funny, come on, do more than that. Explain to me why you like this movie. Explain other movies you like as well, so I can kind of, gauge what kind of movies you like, what kind of films you like. I didn't like it. 2.5 stars. Don't go pay for it. If it's on TV, don't devote all your energy to it. Just watch it out one eye. And that's my review. So Friday night, back on the couch, weekly movie review with yours truly, Cannot Talk. This week I reviewed Your Highness, starring Danny McBride, James Franco, and Natalie Portman. Give it 2.5 stars. That's it. So if you're checking me out, I really appreciate it if you like this video. Maybe leave me a little comment and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm always putting out videos, a couple of weeks, so it's always fun stuff. And, who knows, maybe you'll actually like one of my reviews and, it'll save you some money. Or you'll go see a movie that you wouldn't usually see, and you'll find one of your new favorite movies thanks to me. Hopefully, that's what I'm aiming for. And of course, like always, if you have a movie you want me to review, hit me up. Just let me know before Friday, and assuming a Redbox or Blockbuster has it, or I can download it, but I usually don't do that. I actually usually do pay for these movies. Just let me know, and I'll check it out, and give you my review, and if you want me to, give me your name, and I'll give you a shout-out up on YouTube. So, thank you very much for checking it out on YouTube. Search for me on Facebook if you have a chance. Like my page of Matthew Maley Poker. Just appreciate that. Trying to build up as many likes as I can. And always follow me on Twitter, Matthew Maley, @MatthewMaley. And I'm always up on there posting some stuff. So I've been trying to post some new links and just some random stuff while I'm chilling at work. So, and of course, MatthewMaley.com. It's the website. That's the home. So thank you again for checking out my videos. I really do appreciate it. And hopefully everybody has a great weekend. Go out there and do something fun. And I'm going to go find a good movie to watch now. Or maybe some TV or something. So I'm out. Peace, y'all.